New day, look. We're back at it again. It's 10:30 and we're just now leaving the house. But that's part of doing beans harvest. That's what makes it so nice doing beans, is the relaxation that you have. And I got a freaking pimple. Gosh, my nose is plugged. Ugh. And that's another thing with beans, allergies get really bad. But I got a freaking pimple on my nose and it hurts. And like, beautiful people don't need pimples, so we're gonna have to fix that problem later. It's like right on the end of my nose. Like the worst spot you could ever dream of one coming up. Give me my paper towels. Note to self, always make sure you have all items you need before going to the field, or not you will make another trip back to the house. We need a leaf blower, and I left it at the house. Go. The first beans of today. It's only 11:30. That's a wrap. 50 acres done with beans. We average what? Probably about 60 bushels an acre. Well, that's what the uncalibrated quantity is. Well, that's better than what it normally is. But we got done over our head and we're moving like to the all the way on the other side of our small community. Like yeah. It's like a mile drive. Yeah, that's it. It's time we engage road mow. Except with this combine, since it's older, we do not have a fancy bucket. We have this lever, we push our clutch in, and a lever, and we're shifting gears. Now we're in road mode.
I'm a mess, I'm sad, do it all myself. You'll never find me trying to be someone else. No, I don't care. I really, really don't care. If you didn't, then you might see it now. Just haunted by the ghost here in this heartbreak house. But I don't care. I really, really don't care. I wouldn't want to clear it up. It's the light and it's the shade. When the days fall hard for sticks and stones, let them ricochet. Oh, it's not love if it ain't disarray. And I don't ever want to change it. Just because I'm falling doesn't mean I wanna be saved. So I float in the chaos and I won't come down, 'cause it feels like I'm myself. And it's this way.
Well, the clips I just took didn't have any audio to them, but we were doing a test plot with some Stewart beans, and the stems were super green, but the beans were ready to go. And long story short, we plugged our combine, and it does not have a reverser on it. And I even had a hot date tonight. It was her right there. So in a matter of 5 minutes, I lost my hot date and my plans for tonight. Look at her limping away like a dog with its tails in between the legs. And no, that combine does not have a reverser on it. Shut her down. She's done for tonight. We're not, but she is. Look what we have gotten ourselves into. She's plugged tighter than I can even imagine. Remember that reverser we took off before we started harvest this year? And we took it off because it never worked. If it just would have worked one time this year, this would be the time for it to work, because that feeder house is plugged very, very tight. All right, have any of you ever seen this big wrench on the combine and thought, what the heck does it do? I've wondered the same thing, and I guess now we're gonna figure it out, because apparently it's supposed to turn your feeder house and your rotor. Why did you do this to us?
You were the driver.
No.
You were the operator.
No. Objection.
When you ran it out of gas, it
Objection
stopped.
again.
It stopped.
It showed a quarter tank on the gauge. It's not my fault that this 30-year-old piece of equipment doesn't have an accurate fuel gauge.
I wasn't running the combine. Mama wasn't running it. You were running it.
Well, was I supposed to go off my gut feeling?
Yep.
Wow, I'm glad that's a reliable source to blame me on it for.
I don't know who else you're gonna blame.
The fuel gauge. That's who we're
well,
blaming, the fuel gauge.
Just remember, when you point that finger at something else, there's 3 pointing back at you.
Wait, how's that work?
Cause your hand. See, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, well, never mind. After an hour of cleaning out the feeder house, we finally got it free and going. We cleaned the windows, we fixed the guard on the sickle section, and we changed a couple sickles. I put on my Lucky Combining shirt, and the beans ain't ready to go. So now we're waiting. Are we ready? The beans are still tough, but it's like 12 o'clock and we've gotten nothing done today.
Well, we're gonna try. We got a breeze, but it looks like the sun is not gonna come out. So we've got what?
Oh,
less than 10 acres left.
Yeah, we got 10 acres to do, and the sun is not out, and it's 12 o'clock, and it's Wednesday, so we gotta go to church tonight, so it's not looking promising.
No, and we aren't really set up to swap, but we may have to swap.
We may be going to corn today. We were not ready at all. We ended up having a plug rotor, and we didn't even know it until we went to harvest the beans, and the beans came out the front of the combine.
Yeah, well, we've never plugged the feeder house before, but that rotor belt's in pretty bad shape, and I think it just loosened up, and it wasn't even smoking. It was just sitting there turning. The belt wasn't even spinning, and the pulley wasn't even smoking, so I don't know what happened there. So we thought it was running, but
well,
it was not.
We got it unplugged. We just ended up turning the rotor way up, loosening the concaves, and giving the combine all she's got to get it out. But we'll get a new belt on the way, and now we can go.
Well, after we put it all back together.
Well, we'll just leave the panels out here. So it's not like we're gonna need them anyways. So on newer combines, you can do this from the cab on a computer, but with ours, you got this ratchet right here, and this is what tightens up and loosens your concaves. So basically what it does is, you see this right here, these will go down and up in order for your, depending on which crop you're running. It basically just adjusts how close the concaves are to the rotor. Hey guys, thank you for watching the video and making it to the end of the video. And guess what? We are right at 1,000 subscribers. So, actually the truth is, I'll just be honest, we made it to 1,000 subscribers. We had 1,002, and then all of a sudden, this has never happened to me before, but we lost 7 subscribers in a matter of like an hour. So, don't be that person, because nobody likes that person, and that's just what a bratty person does. So don't be that person. Let's make it to 1,000 subscribers permanently, and maybe I'll announce it and do a video about it once we have like 1,030 or 40, so that way I have a little bit of a buffer so that doesn't happen again. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. As you see, not all days of harvest are lolly jolly and happy. Some days you plug the combine and it's a nightmare. But I will see you guys in the next video. Remember, faith, family, farming. See you in the next video.